it together.
Okay, we're gonna go through these questions.
Okay, so my name is Carly Foster.
I'm Faith Huddleston.
And I started I first started when I was probably like three or four, and then I left and I came back. I think I was 10 or 11. I know I was in middle school, and for around about a couple of years, I attended it for about 7 years. That's a rough estimate, but I was there for a long time.
Okay, I'm 20. I started dancing when I was 5, but I never stopped. I'll be 21, so I'm gonna say I'm going on 11 years. Ooh, boy.
Yeah, I'm 20 actually. Okay, so why did we take dance in the first place? Oh, you can go.
Okay, my mom put me in dance class. She put me on ballet. I had Miss Tara, and I've had Miss Tara ever since. And that was the beginning of my dance life.
Yeah, I started dance because my cousins were in dance. Tiara and Kyra, they were like some OGs back in the day, and I just loved to perform, or I like the performing aspect, and it just put me in class. I was hooked ever since. Okay, and how did Star 2 help us as a student? I would say it helped me make friends, bust out my bubble and break out my shell, and getting to know other people. And it helped that a lot of the students were witnesses in the same religion, so it helped make long-lasting friendships. Hence, we're here today.
How did it help me as a student? I don't know. I was really silly in class. I used to always be laughing and stuff.
Yeah. Her and Jasmine.
Always laughing. So I think it helped me to like be more conscious of like people around me, and to like set more of an example. So then I kind of carried on as I got older, like not to be so goofy, but to like remember like there's people watching, and to like set an example. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So describe your experience at Star 2. My experience, it was always fun. Like, you always felt like a big family, and it was like it was always a good time learning, learning life skills, and while having fun, and it was always fun.
Yeah. I think the same. It was always like we were always a big family, and I've gotten most of my friends come from dance class. Like, that is dance class. It's like a sisterhood. So like, even if you meet somebody later and you find out they dance at Star 2, you like, oh my gosh, like we have a connection.
I know, right?
So it's like an ongoing sisterhood.
Yeah. So it says, how did the Star 2 experience help you as you progress through life? It helped me just in front of crowds. Like, I'm not really that shy. Because, we had to perform, had our recitals, and we had competitions, and it just puts you more out there, and you're more comfortable with yourself, comfortable with where you were, because everybody was in different levels of dance. Nobody was the same, and everybody was different. So that's how it helped me.
Through life, I would say having Miss Tara and Miss Stephanie as teachers, they're very motivating and positive. So they like really made you feel good about yourself. Mm-hmm. So like, and that just like goes on through life. Like, dance really gives you a sense of confidence, and it really gives you like a boost of confidence, and then that really carries on through life. So then you can like look at someone and tell like, oh, you a dancer. It's like it's like a level of like confidence and feeling good about yourself that being a dancer has on you.
Okay, did you receive any awards or scholarships? I received an award. I don't know. I think they started doing scholarships after we left. So I don't remember scholarships, but we got awards. I remember I got an award for, it was either being on time to class or always never missing a class, and I appreciate it. It boosted my little self-esteem, because like I love coming to class and always being there, and I feel like it made me feel like they could depend on me. If nobody was gonna be there, I was gonna be there. So I appreciated that. And like awards from competitions from our dances and stuff like that.
Yeah, all the awards I remember getting at Star 2 was like the competition ones and all of those. I even got scholarships outside of Star 2, but Star 2 made me. So like even like I used to get emails from what's the dance school, Juilliard, and getting like the dance scholarships from Wayne State and Michigan State. I never took it, but I always had it like in my back pocket if I wanted it.
Oh yeah, outside of Star 2, yes, definitely some dance scholarships, because we used to go to the what was it, the Harrison
oh yeah, the dance,
yeah, that dance workshop. That was really good, a good experience. Okay, so would you recommend Star 2 to friends or your own children? Yes. Is that really a question? Yes, definitely. I love hearing when younger girls are in it, because it's like, I know they, enjoy the activity, and they're gonna have long-lasting friendships and learn long-lasting goals.
If I have a kid, she gonna be in dance class soon. She gonna walk.
Period.
So.
Yeah.
And if I had Star 2, since I live in Atlanta now, I don't. But if I lived in Michigan, immediately she would be at the dance studio.
It's a rite of passage.
Yes.
Okay, what did you like most about Star 2? I like that it was close, never too expensive, and if Miss Stephanie will always work with us, if financial things didn't fit, but the environment, it was never like, you never felt, I mean, like I said before, everybody was different levels, but you never felt like discouraged or out of place. You just fit in where you get in, and you progress from there.
Right. And I think Miss Stephanie really implemented that in us, as far as not making anyone feel bad about anything. Like really making sure everyone is equal. Like me and Carly and like a couple of other ones, like Jasmine, Taj, and Nakira, we were the oldest in our time.
Yeah.
And she would always pull us to the side and be like, you better make sure you're not leaving so-and-so out, or don't just stick to each other. And that really like stuck. Like you got your core, but you gotta also like get to know all the other
make
dancers.
Everybody feel included.
Exactly. That's what makes a dancer a better dancer, when they have that encouragement from the other dancers.
Yeah. She didn't play. She did not play singling people out. You would get checked in the. You'd be like, oh, okay, okay. So how did dancing make you feel? It's undescribable. Like it's just a way to express yourself, whether you feeling happy, sad, angry. It's just a really great outlet while staying in shape and just expressing yourself.
It makes me feel good. I still dance to this day. I even teach. Like the feeling dance can bring upon you is something that a lot of people don't have. Like I started dancing, and dance was like my escape. And when anything was going wrong or anything was bad was happening, I knew I was going to dance class Monday, Friday, and Saturday for probably 3 hours or more.
Right.
So it was
guaranteed stress relief.
A guarantee. It was like a big family.
Yeah. Okay. So how did you feel about your instructors? Oh, we love Miss Stephanie, Miss Tara, and Miss Cotice and Latrice. Oh, we love you guys so much. Like, you really were like our second, third, fourth, fifth parents. Like, I remember one recital we wrote them like letters or something, and it was really emotional because we really meant what we said. They're just so loving and uplifting and real. Like, you don't feel shy or like you gotta hold back, but just real. You just be real honest and be yourself.
I always felt like I was a mini Miss Tara. Cause I would even dance like her, but like she was so bouncy when she danced and blah blah, and I would always take on that trait. But
that walk.
But we learned, like I learned literally like everything from Miss Tara and Miss Stephanie. Literally any dance move is
tapping, like Miss
jazz,
Stephanie is Queen of Tap.
Period. Miss Tara's the Queen of Ballet. So it's just like you learn everything from them, and they are so easy to learn from. Like,
and they genuinely love what they do. Like, there's no doubt about it. That's what makes it even better. and they want to make sure that, you know, we represent them too, so they want to make sure we get it right.
Exactly.
And, you know, we want to make sure we get it right. Okay, how did you feel about your classmates? Sorry. My classmates, it's so funny because just when you first starting out, you kind of hesitant, and you know, I came back late, so you know, everybody was already friends, so I had to kind of like reintroduce myself. So you know, getting into the groove. But I mean, we loved each other so much, and we always we have so many great memories. Like it's crazy, especially with the competitions. Like
Oh my goodness.
always, our stomach hurt after we left each other because we just laughed so much.
I think that was like the best part of class. Like
Yeah.
Jasmine was my partner in crime, and it was always like, where's Faith? Because Faith is with Jasmine. Oh, where's Jasmine? Because
Yeah.
Jasmine is with Faith. Or even like when you got us together, it was like we ran like a pack.
I know.
Like a pack of wolves. Like
Like, we called ourselves the regulars. like at one point.
it's literally a sisterhood. Literally.
real.
Like
even though we're all spread out now, like we still have that bond, like
and
no
it
matter
will
what.
always be there.
Mhm.
No matter how old we get. And I even see that with like the older girls, like you still see them together. So
Yeah.
like the sisterhood, the bond, it never goes away.
Never. Okay, so last question, is there anything else that you would like to share? I just want to say, love you guys. I miss you guys. I wish I could still dance as much as I used to, but you know, life. But I just really appreciated the influence you guys had in our lives. Like, it really made a stamp. Like, forever remember you for that and appreciate you and respect you for the influence. And the influence you still make for girls today. So,
Yeah.
just a great job.
I would say Star 2 has to be a lifetime thing. Like
It has
I
to
feel
be.
like
Even if nobody there, like, everybody girl, like.
every young girl needs to have an experience like we had, because it was so uplifting and it was so positive. It was not a competition between each other. It was the most wholesome dance studio I've ever encountered, because usually it's so competitive, or competing with other dance studios, or someone is always the best in the troupe. It's like everyone is equal. So, and I feel like that is something that all girls need to know, because it's already so divisive among girls. So to just have that unity with one another and to care for one another. Miss Tara and Miss Stephanie, you guys have done an amazing job with y'all students.
Yeah.
And us. Like,
Yeah. Well, I'll always remember you that. Like, I can even
Always.
speak for my mom. She appreciates you guys, and just true role models
Right.
forever.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's all the questions. We love you guys.
Love you.
See you later.